Alright, hello and welcome back to another gaming review. This gaming review comes to you as a result of one of my students who was nagging me to do that. I'm not going to name his name, but you know who you are, sir, so this is for you. I was trying to think of what the next kind of game genre I was going to introduce you to would be, but instead of doing another traditional game genre, I'm going to bring you They Are Billions. This is kind of a game mixture. It's kind of like a colony builder mixed with this whole zombie apocalypse thing and trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. So without any further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it. This was a game that I very much anticipated when it came out. It was one of those games that was super fun. By the way, we've got 3 versions. Before, when it first came out, it was just kind of survival. But now there's a campaign you can do. Really, really fun campaign. If you're, PvP-esque type of person, like you just love competing with people, then you do the challenge of the week and you can see if you can beat others out in scoring-wise. And life is awesome. We're going to do a survival game right now. Let's just call it Drew Dog. Sure, why not? And so then this is kind of like this for the challenge of the week. This is kind of how you score too, right? So I can do something hard and I can do something easy. We're gonna do the Deep Forest because we're gonna just do the easy one to show you and give me a chance to talk. Normally, I think what I typically do is low population, accessible, peaceful. I try to get the score factor as close to 100% as I can, but when you first start out, do not feel like okay, there we go, the easiest possible. It's too easy. It's too easy. I'm gonna do accessible. There we go. Low population, 18%. I mean, don't be afraid. This game is great because it lets you get used to the game at a very easy level, and I mean, you've got Nightmare, you've got so much stuff to upgrade the difficulty level if you're into difficulty. So, looks like the double tap isn't gonna work this time. Okay, so the really cool thing about this lovely city builder kind of game is, unlike other apocalyptic games, such as 7 Days to Die, this is a game where you do not have to worry about time. So down here, I just hit the space bar, which pauses the game. Every time you hit the space bar, you can play and pause the game. So this is a great game that allows you to kind of take your time in your colony building. So we've got our main base, and we're trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. So I think it's every 7 days, we will get a zombie horde that will come and attack us. And so we're trying to avoid that. We're trying to survive that. But then we also have zombies that our little army guys have to kind of fend off because we need to start expanding our colony. So what I'm going to do right now, we've got 4 archers, 4 rangers that shoot arrows, and then we got a gunman. And so the gunman, of course, is way more powerful. He's got 16 damage, and he attacks way more frequently, but he's loud. He's noisy. I think that's the attack range, speed, armor, experience, view range. I don't know. He's louder, and so then he attracts more zombies, whereas these guys do not, but they are less effective. They also have more of an upkeep. Like the soldiers have like a $3 upkeep, and these guys have only a $1 upkeep. So anyway, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her here, and then I'm going to do a patrol move. I'll click P. I got to remember these moves, and I'm going to do. I'm going to do.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
I'll just send them here first. So I'm going to send them all out to different areas to kind of see what's going on.
Tell me.
And before we click play, we're going to start building some buildings. So we need colonists. We have a certain number of colonists and a certain number of workers. The colonists kind of feeds the gold, and the workers are guys that will actually do jobs for us to help us collect resources. So for example, one of the resources we really need is a sawmill, but we need 300 gold first. And so to get more gold, we're going to get more colonists. So we're going to go ahead and and bring some colonists in. Let's go ahead and stick some colony buildings right there, and that's it for now. I'm out of money. Let's hit the play button and get started. All right, so
What?
I'll look down here. So I'm
I
going to
hope
start
you're not
here.
wasting my
I'm going to
time.
have this lovely
Roger that.
gal patrol
You
there,
again.
like that. And then right there, we're going to
Okay.
have her patrol from there to
Gotcha.
up here. There we go. And then this guy, it looks, so, I mean, because we're on the east level, we're going to look for choke points and things like that, of course. Because what we want to do is we really want to find a way to keep our colony safe. Because what's going to happen, all right, let's
Whatever
do
you
that.
say.
What's going
As
to
long
happen
as you
is
pay me.
if a zombie,
Gotcha.
I'm going to pause for a second so I can explain more. Let's do that. I forgot arrows, not ASDF. Oh, so okay, so it's day 19 for the next swarm, so that's great. Zombies in this game, if they attack these buildings, you see that health bar is green and then a little yellow. If that yellow gets eaten up, then that building becomes infested and spreads new zombies. So whoever's in there, there's like four colonists or something like that. Then those colonists, 4 colonists right there. Those colonists become zombies and then start attacking other buildings. So right now we're a tiny little colony, but if we have this big sprawling colony and we let even one building get infested, then it just kind of becomes this giant swarm that we can't control, and then we die. So that's like right now, especially when you're starting on the ease
What?
level, look at that. That's a
Yeah.
lovely choke point right there. We're
Okay.
gonna do that.
Waiting on orders.
And let's have you come over and patrol here.
All right.
There we go. If you give them
Are
an
you
inch,
sure?
and they will take you out pretty
Roger
quickly.
that.
So yeah, we got 19 days. That's great. We got some cash coming in. So let's go back to our building. We can also press enter. I'm a sucker for key commands. So like spacebar to pause, spacebar to start. If I'm clicking on these
So
guys and I want to go
tired.
to my building,
Last
I
night
press
was
enter.
amazing.
I love that. All right, let's get another colonist building down. So these are the 4 main resources. Well, I mean, these are all the resources that we're trying to balance, right? But what we want is a perfect balance because we're going to use up our food production, so we need to get food. So let's get some food because we're already low on that, and we're not going to be able to hire new workers unless we have food. So we can get a hunter cottage or a fisherman cottage. It looks like we got some water over here, but that is outside of our range. We have an electromagnetic range that we can reach. You can see kind of that range is right there. So we'll have to expand it. But for now, let's just put down a hunter cottage, and you can see kind of where it would be maximized. So let's put it there. That's going to be 11 food. And we need some wood. We have no wood production at all. So let's do that. Let's put down a wood production thing right here. That's 6 wood. That's 6 wood there. Let's do 6 here because that's safer. There we go. Excellent. All right, so now we got wood production that's coming. We're gonna have food coming up. That's great. What we're gonna need now is to start expanding our electrical thing because this is way too small. And
Building
it looks
complete.
like we are really safe. There's not any zombies nearby. So why don't we expand towards the river range or the water? Let's do that. So we're gonna go there, and I believe that when you're expanding, you're also expanding the line of sight. So then this kind of shaded area will be exposed, and that'll make it so that we aren't kind of in the dark. So let's do that. Let's see, what else do we do? Industrial. We
Building
want to
complete.
eventually get a warehouse, but we need to produce stone and wood, of course. We want the wood workshop. The workshops are where we're going to start expanding our technology. So you'll get a wood workshop, then a stone workshop, then an iron workshop or a smithy or something like that. I don't know.
Building
something
completed.
like that. All right, let's
Yes, tell
keep
me.
pushing forward.
But be quick.
I really want to find some zombies, man.
Yes.
After all, we're playing. There it is. Do you see? Those are them zombies. Those are them zombies. While we do
What?
that, let's move this
Whatever you say.
person
As
here
long as you pay me.
and collect these resources. What is that?
Gotcha.
That is food. We really like that. And look at that. This is a place that's
Yes.
safe. It's cut off,
Gotcha.
so we can
Yes.
go here. And
Are you
let's
sure?
let's keep her here for now.
What do
We
you
don't
want
want
now?
to We don't want to do that. So now she's starting to attack zombies that are getting too close. There we go. Nice. Fantastic. We want that because what's going to happen is we're going to try and get ourselves, let's see, we're going to try and get ourselves a fishing village, or fishing something, but we need one more extension in our electric. And the electric, the Tesla coil things, they also are the same. Like they have people. View range, energy transfer. It doesn't say how many people there are. Maybe it's 2 zombies or something like that, but it's the same thing. Like they'll attack these coils, and then 2 zombies will spawn from them, and it can cause a cascading effect. So ideally, what we're trying to do is by day 19, which we're on day 2 right now, we're going to try and get some walls up, and then that way we can kind of protect ourselves. But I really like to have a bit more of some food going on. We need wood. We need a lot more wood because we're trying to get the quarry so we can produce stone. Whew. Okay. No pressure. All right, can we do that? Look at that, 19 food right there. How are we on food? We have 54 food. What am I doing? Why am I wasting my resources on food? Oh my gosh. I need to focus on wood. And look at that. There's 9 wood right there. Let's do that. 9 wood. Production now will bring us up to 15 wood production. All right, so let's get this guy moving further down because we really need to scope out our area. This is a giant space, and we do not want to...
All right.
There we go. There's some zombies there. We really need to... The idea with this game is big time finding those choke points. And then what we'll do, in fact, let's start to do that right now. Can we, let's see how our wood walls are. We're going to try and expand our electric field so that we can put a big wood wall right here so that these archers can be utilized elsewhere. So let's go ahead and build another expansion right there. We'll do one here, and we'll do another one here, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so now we've got a production of 15 wood every tick. That's going to be great. She did great clearing it out. Why don't we move her a little bit forward?
Are you sure?
To there. We just want to keep pushing the boundaries because these zombies here, all these zombies do not respawn. So if we can start taking them out sooner than later, that's great. Also, if you're playing the game, it is once you the final day comes, every zombie on the map, as well as the horde that is spawned for that particular day, they all come after you. So the more you can take out now while it's still early in the game, the better. We're out of workers. We need workers. See, I gotta pay attention to that stuff. All right, let's get some more colonists going on. Also, there's like a win drawback to putting your colonies, like your colonist, what do you call these things? The tents like all next to each other. The big bonus is that you'll get things like a bank or a marketplace that you'll get to put down, and everything within its radius is affected, so that's like a big bonus.
Knock, knock.
But then
Who's there?
the negative is that you are setting yourself up to failure because if one of those tents is infected, it's going to infect the next 10, and it's just going to create this huge wave. So I don't know. Like I've tried both ways. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So this is a new thing that since the beginning of the game they started to do. So every now and then you're going to elect a mayor, and then the mayors are going to give you a bonus. So this mayor here will give you a bonus of plus 15 wood in my reserve and plus 25. This mayor will give me the technology of a great ballista, which is something that will defend my base even with, like, no soldiers have to load up into it. So I'm going to do that one because we really like that. And so now if we go back to our thing here, we go to our military. There's the great ballista. What? But I got the great. I got it. I don't understand. Okay, but I have enough for the wood workshop, which means I'll be able to build the ballista. The wood workshop, though, has a tremendous amount of. I'm gonna do it anyway. A tremendous amount of workers. So then it's like you really got to protect that workshop because they are gonna come for that workshop. Can we pop it in here? Like right there? That's pretty safe. Okay, let's do that. And we were going to expand the electrical grid one more time, so we could just put right across here our wood. We'll do that. All right, fantastic. We also have the opportunity now to kind of, except we don't have enough workers. All right, let's do that. Am I out of, why can't I build? What can I not do? Energy. Oh, so now I'm low on energy. All right, that means I need a mill. Oh man, so close to locking myself out, but thankfully I got this colonist tent coming, so then I'll be able to do that. If I do lock myself out, I can always shut down these things to get extra workers, to get my workers back. So actually I'll need to do this because he only have 3 workers, and so I am going to, I need energy to get a new house so I can get more workers. So to do that, I'm going to need to pause this work. So now I've got 7 workers, so I can go here and do the windmill thing. Can I fit you here? Ooh. And so that's going to give me energy. That energy will let me get more workers. The workers will let me put that sawmill back to work. So you'll never be stuck. There's always ways to get yourself out, but you should always pay attention to these numbers, because if you're getting low on one of them, it can cause a big headache for you in the long term. So, all right, we're there. We got more of these. Let's do. I don't want to do that over there because I want to have a place for my my stone quarry. Actually, how close are we to getting a stone quarry? We need workers. We need energy. We need wood. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's close. Let's do it. This game was super great. I've never professed myself to be a so it was just the free thing. I don't have to pay the gold for a particular item. I don't ever consider myself a YouTube influencer. Like, I'm not doing this because I hope one day I'll make enough money so I don't have to, nothing like that. I like doing it because I am, at heart, I am a teacher. And so I love to share my passions in an appropriate medium, and, usually sharing these kinds of games, either to kids or adults, is not, the medium is not usually at a school. So it's nice to be able to share these games, as well as different books, the Bible study, all that different stuff. Anyway, the whole point I was trying to say is this game, I was so excited about it, and I posted it on YouTube a few years back when the game first came out, and it was so hilarious because I think in the end that video got like 6,000 views, which is not a lot if you're a serious influencer. Anyway, it was so funny because I didn't realize it, and my brother, who does try to do more of the serious influencing, he was sharing. He was the one sharing with me like what had gone on, what had happened, and I was like, I didn't even realize it had happened. And so anyway, it was pretty cool. Never happened again. I think at the time there was just no one that was really that interested in the game as far as the YouTube influencers went. But there was a lot of people interested in knowing how to play the game. Gotta be careful. All right, so these guys are going to start my army, my wandering army, where they're not going to just guard. They are now going to go and protect. Yay, look at that. So if they attack long enough, which one is it?
You are going to pay me for this, right?
This one here.
What?
Okay, so now she is a veteran, which means now she has upgraded. Her attack damage is now 12 instead of 10, and I think her attack speed is higher. It's 2. And I think normally it's 1. Yeah, so she's a much faster attacker. She has a little slight better range. All good stuff. Really love that. So we like to get them upgraded too earlier than later. Okay, so let's see. We are trying to get the next resource. We're trying to get stone. But we have paused this building, which is no good. We need to unpause that building. And we kind of maxed out our goal. I don't know how serious you are with this game. You know, like why you're watching this video right now. If you're just like, I'm bored and I want to see what kind of games there are, or if you're like, I want to know strategies about this game. So if you want to know strategies about this game, then let me tell you, a big thing in this game is just like in RTS games where you have this thing called pop blocking, where you're blocking your population growth because you don't have enough tents or places, houses to house your people. In this game, there's something similar. I'm gonna push it right up against that door. So this game you have sort of resource blocking. So it's like, okay, if I'm at a max out of my gold, it means I am not utilizing that gold. I'm not because once it's maxed out, that plus 265 is thrown away. So don't ever, max out. So if you're trying to maximize the use of your strategy, then it's like what I should be doing is I should be going, okay, I'm going to research. I'm going to research cottage so I can upgrade these tents to cottages, and then that way my gold is still earning, because once it's maxed out, I am wasting it all. So we're going to do that. While we're doing that too, we're going to build a great ballista. We're going to put it right here so that this area will be protected. There we go. And we're constantly out of wood. Constantly. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get a new sawmill up and running as soon as possible. But we're low on workers, and we got to be careful because we're low on food too. So we're going to do a fishing thingy. Fishing thingamabob. Okay. We're going to maximize this. That's 14, that's 16. I think we're going to end that's 19. We're going to do that. There we go.
Our
Okay.
defenses are being attacked.
Fantastic. We're being attacked. Lovely. Where are we being attacked? Pause. We're going to pause. There's no way we're going to be attacked. Them guys is not going to... Where are we being attacked? We need these guys to come and help. Do you guys see where we're being attacked? We're being attacked right there. There they are. Okay. So that's not such a bad thing. We're going to be taken care of, but we're going to send these two
Great.
up here because we just rather not have to deal with
Roger
it.
that.
And I think when they said, you're being attacked, you can press backspace.
Attention.
something like that.
Building
There we go.
completed.
All right, so now we're protected. Anytime we're attacked, you do have to heal up or repair your thing if you want it back to full. You have this button right here, or the X button, and it automatically spends the resources needed to repair.
Building
Okay.
completed.
All right, now we have the technology for cottage. So we can go here, and we can upgrade the cottage. Boom. What button do I press to... Can I press shift? No. Oh no, I double click them. There you go. You can upgrade a whole bunch of them at the same time. We don't have enough resources for that, or actually we do. We are just going to run out of them. We're running out of food and energy. So what we'll do is we'll upgrade a couple of them, but we need to see if we can go here and go to
Building
our
completed.
energy here, and we need to get more wood.
Attention.
Again.
Building
All right,
completed.
let's go ahead and put another sawmill down. Can we maximize our food wood usage? There we go. We're gonna almost double our wood economy. That's gonna be great. We also need to find a more efficient form of food production. And we got this grassland here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and research. We're going to research the farm. There we go. Research the farm. That will give us a better type of research. All right. While we're doing that, even though we're always out of wood, we're going to sort of close this off because we need to keep it safe. So we're going to do that. We're also going to double up, but we should probably double up later because we have no wood. All right, we're gonna get that 10, and let's put in a door so that
Attention.
our soldiers can
Building
come and go.
completed.
What?
There we go.
Gotcha.
And then let's waste a little
You
time
call
by
that
just
a plan?
wandering around.
Okay.
Ooh, look at
Great.
that. All right, these guys are gonna be great for that. And it looks like, oh, that's an executor.
You are gonna
The
be
upgraded
right?
version of the great ballista. It's a machine gun that shoots. We can steal it back from them, but we need to build electric charges all the way up there. I don't know if we want to do that right away.
What's up?
But we
Any
do want
infected
to
around?
get these lovely gals leveled up soon. Also, what day is it? Day 11. So, guess what? We have been talking too much. I don't even know we're gonna make it past this first day. Oh no. Let's put in what do you call it? A mill there. And let's put down another expander. And another expander, but we need to wait because we don't have enough wood. Oh, and we need to start getting more workers. So many things, so many things. Okay, we just invented the farm. We just invented the farm. And it needs, guess what? Wood. Wood. Oh, let's get the wood, man. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go here. Let's do an expansion right there. Alright, and then what I think we'll do is we'll try and do a wall there. That should give us a nice kind of boundary so that our soldiers have to protect this choke point. We'll make this choke point our next goal, but to have only 2 choke points with 6 soldiers, did I say that right? Yep.
What do you want now?
That should give us a pretty good odds for that first wave, because it's not ever super intense, and usually they're pretty slow, so if you need to, you can kite them and sort of have them follow your soldiers around while you slowly pick them off. So I think we're going to do that. How are we? Yes, maxed out on wood. Wait. You know what we need? Hold on, let's double click these guys. Get this out. We need more food. We need more food, which means we need to upgrade the thing before we can get more food. We need
building completed.
Soldier center so that we can hire more soldiers. That would be actually really great. So we should do that. Okay, we're waiting for new workers to show up. Whoa. We have a problem. We need more food, but we can't get food because we need, we can do these cheap guys right here. Let's do this. Can I get them like on a plate? It doesn't matter. Not needing to be picky. That's an unused space. Let's do 15 food there. That'll give us enough to upgrade our homes a little bit. See what I mean? Like, you really have to make sure that those 4 numbers or 3 numbers are constantly balanced, because otherwise you run into this issue and then it's wasting time, because like we are 7 days away from our first horde, so we really need to, like, that is time that is totally wasted. All right, farm.
Attention. Building complete.
What was I looking? I was looking at the sawmill. Oh my gosh. All right, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man. All right, let's put the farm right here. That's 64 food. That is beautiful. Can I put it here? No. Can I put it here? Like, I want to... Ooh, right there. I want to put it away from this because I need this to be my initial blocking point, you know? All right, let's start upgrading. Yes, I know. We need more wood. We're upgrading to cottages now. Cottages! Where we can hold 8 people instead of just 4. We're getting more colonists. We're getting more workers. That means we're upping our gold intake. All that stuff. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. Alright, let's keep doing it. Let's keep upgrading. Keep upgrading. Keep upgrading. Alright. Man. Always need that wood, man. Always need that wood. You know what? Why don't I do a choke point here? Just straight across here, you know?
Attention. Building completed.
And then I'll do a ballista. This
Ready
guy
and waiting.
will not go like around. He'll just come up here. And then we'll do a ballista. How much is a ballista? We need 20 wood. Of course we need 20 wood. Hi, you're alive. 17, yeah. Do we need to build another sawmill? I feel like we should. I feel like we should build another sawmill. I'm not going to do it. But I feel like we should. You, sir, I want you to just control that area. In fact, go up here. There we go. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep expanding. Keep expanding. You gotta be careful, though. If you expand too fast, oh, man. It is super fun. This game is great. It really is great. I'm not saying it sarcastically. It's super great because you will have fun until you don't. It's not like there are some games where you can play it and you know you're losing. Like the moment you start to lose, you know that you're losing. And it sucks because it's like you can just quit the game, or if you're like me, where it's like you never quit, then it's like you know the game is ending. You know you are dying a slow and painful death, and it sucks. But, you know, what else are you going to do? How do you rotate? Tab to rotate. There we go. So, you know, that really sucks then because you really don't want to give up, but, you know, what else are you going to do? So, but this game, like, I will feel confident with this game until the second that I don't. It'll be like, yeah, I got this. Defense is great, looking good, I'm going to expand. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, and dead, you know, kind of thing. So if you're a person that's like that, who really enjoys games and not, you know, slow, painful deaths, this is the perfect game for you. Like, it is so awesome in that sense. So, okay, let's keep expanding here because I want to start working on those choke points. We've got 5 days left. I feel like we're doing good. We're doing good. We've got a good economy kind of going. We're maxed out on stone. That's a problem. We got to start finding a use for stone. Let's see. I want to excuse me from there. And let's put our we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get a little bit more wood right now. There we go. You know what? I didn't think of this, but now that we're using so much money, and now we're slowly, because we have to pay for structures. Like we have to, the upkeep of a farm is $20, right? So, so what we should do is look into a market, because what will happen is if we put the market down, and we're at this max level of stone, we can actually sell the stone for money, and so we should do that. The quarry, unlike other places, this collects stone and iron and gold. So I should put a quarry down here to collect iron because eventually we're going to need it. But I think we should actually take advantage of this stone first because we really are going to be looking at the stone more.
Commander?
All right, so this place is definitely taken care of. So I think we're going to bring this guy down here maybe. And then maybe I'm going to add her to my army of these guys up here, so we can just keep gently moving forward and taking out more of these guys, getting them all not rangered up, veteraned up, so that we're good to go. Holy moly, it's already 32 minutes into the game. So, I need to end this game. But you know what? For this particular one, I mean, if you want to end now, you obviously know what the game is like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep playing all the way to the day 19, so you can kind of see how that first swarm looks like,
Is that all?
and give you an idea of what happens. I also kind of feel bad
Technology research finished.
because I turned the volume down so you can hear me, but honestly, this is one of the few games that I really, really enjoy all the sounds. The music has a great crescendo, especially when it's like the day before to what's going on. So that feels epic. The sort of, I want to say it almost has a steampunk feel to it. Almost. I mean, maybe I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Stone workshop, yes, but I think I want to do. Anyway, I just love the sounds. I normally, like, if I am playing this on my own, or when I play this on my own after I'm done recording this for you guys, I'll crank up the music and the sound and the whole, everything, because I really like the whole vibe to it all. So, yeah. We're out of wood again. Of course we're out of wood. Let's see. Oh, why don't we see what we can build as far as this goes? We need to get a soldier center up and running, so we definitely need to put that down. Why don't we put that here? And then what else? Just design. We did the market. The market needs at least 200 colonists to build a new building of this type. So we are at 144. I want to maximize the, like, get rid of all the tents and get the cottages. But guess what? We're out of workers and we're out of energy. Ugh. You know, I can't do two things at once. That's damn shit, right? We're gonna go ahead and pause these guys. Yeah, let's get some electricity going. You can't put mills right next to each other, so you have to kind of maximize your spacing with them. Otherwise, it gets to be a problem. Okay, let's get more energy so that we can get more workers. And then once we get more workers, we'll activate the wood mill again, and then we need to get more energy. We really need to build that up. Alright, what day is it? Day 17. Okay, get in there. Get in there. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. If you're still watching this, then you are too. If you're not watching this, okay, that's except for my brother, Addison. If you're still watching this, good on you. I'm so that you're, I don't know. Like, why are you watching it? I don't even know, but thank you. Thank you for supporting this desire for me to teach someone something. And you know what we should do? We should play They Are Billions. And then, obviously it's not multiplayer, but we should play They Are Billions with the challenge of the week and see who gets a better score. That's what we should do, all right? That's a way for us to play throughout the week and be like, all right, how'd you do? How'd you do? Oh, man. By the way, if you want a real YouTube influencer, check out Blue Bunny 53. Come on, just put it in the comments below, Addison, all right? And he is pretty awesome. He's been developing his channel for years now, and he really does take it a lot more serious than I do. In that he does his research, he knows how to, he knows how to be charismatic. I think I just talk. It's like, it gives me a reason to talk to myself, you know? Like, I don't know if that's a healthy thing. Is the music building up? Is it crescendoing? Or maybe day 19, I'm hearing the music. It doesn't feel like it's crescendoing. All right, I had to turn up the speaker so I could hear it. Because I have to turn my speaker down so you don't get so much feedback. But anyway, okay, and I did not keep expanding. All right. But that's okay. We're adding houses,
Attention.
cottages.
Building
So we
completed.
have 10 cottages.
Attention.
Okay, let's
Building
do. Oh no, I've done it. Let's do this. We're gonna do that. What did we run out of? Wood. Of course we did. All right, it's day 19. What's happening? There's no signal. There's no signal saying bad guys are coming. So maybe the bad guys aren't even gonna come. Ha ha ha! And that's when they come. Dun dun dun. All right, we can do. Geez, both of these need 200 colonists, which means I have been doing a terrible job of keeping up with the colonist building. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get some walls up. Oops. Dang it. Out of wood again. There we go.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
Dozens of infected are coming from the east. All right, so it's most likely it'll be coming from here. That's awesome. That's awesome. Why are we not producing? Because I did not unpause that. Oh my goodness. Here's another hint. When playing this game, please do not do it at night. I mean, not at night. What am I saying? Please don't do it while tired. There we go. I'm tired. I did my workout today. I'm a little tired. So, yeah, don't do that, because otherwise you are going to be like here and there and everywhere. So, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Where are they coming from? See, they come from the east, so that means they come from the east side of the map. They're coming from here. But they could be swerving up here and there, in which case I should put a ballista tower up here. Or they could come swinging down this way. Or they could come down here. I don't think they're going to come down here, though. But to be safe, I am going to put the ballista tower here. I'm going to put it here. And you know what they say. Okay, so it's coming here. There's only dozens of them. And look at that. Look at those ballistas. Taking them out. Taking them out. Oh my gosh, this is too easy. This is too easy. I have not played the easy level in a while. And I haven't played this game in a while. So, yeah. But I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. I am going to finish this broadcast, this video. I'm going to finish this video. I'm going to stop recording. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to do in stop playing this game, because I haven't played this game in a long time, and this is just bringing back so much fun memories, because the next step is now going to be, so like now that this person is not needed anymore, we're going to add that to our Control 1 group of soldiers, and we're going to start exploring the world, because out there is a wide world of zombies, as you can see, and there are even cities that you need to destroy that produce, like you destroy the cities, but then they have resources to salvage. So, oh, I guess we took the executor. Look at that. So then that's super great, because all we have to do to actually activate it is we get these Teslas out to the executor. We just need to make sure that the executor is protecting.
They are trying to break
but you know what? Okay, so this is what you do. You click that, and that shows you where you're at. Okay, so look at that. They're trying to get in through there. So what we do is we put another ballista tower right there, and then that way they are not going to touch us. Lovely.
The walls are under attack.
Walls are under attack. Okay, same place. I don't think. Anyway, I'm going to stop. But yeah, this game is super awesome. There's so much. For those of you who are strategists, then there's so much strategy that you could have in this game. But if you're not a strategist, then you can do the easier level and just, you know, feel all out epic and awesome. Like, for example, when I'm talking about like the gunners, like that is the strategist in me talking, saying you shouldn't do oh shoot, they came in. Hurry! See, they're gonna take it. Okay, there we go. Got it. And shoot that down. All right, perfect. We need to repair that wall. I like to do double walls. That's always safer. Anyway, like the strategist in me is like, you know, don't do the machine guns because that's going to create noise and whatever. But if you're not a strategist and you're just like, let's play this game just to feel awesome, then you can do that too, because the easy levels, the easier levels allow you to do that. And, you know, then you have a giant army of machine gunners and, you know, that draws in more zombies, and then they're, you know, veteraning up and stuff like that. And that kind of works, especially on the easier levels. On the harder levels, you got to be very, very precise in what you're putting down and things like that. So anyway, I hope you like this game. And if you do, then, I don't know, like, post the, you know, don't post. Because I'm never going to, I don't even know how to check the comments in like a normal way. I just go on to whatever this YouTube thing is, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Somebody posted from a year ago. But I was going to say, if you do play, find a way to message me and tell me, like, what score you got for Challenge of the Week, and then I'll try and beat that score. It'd be super awesome. And it's a way where, because a lot of you are people from around the world, we can kind of play, but not necessarily have to sync up our time zones, you know? So you can play at 9 in the morning wherever you're at, and then I can play at 7 in the evening wherever I'm at, and it doesn't really matter because it's not like we're playing real time. So anyway, hope you like this game. Hope you like this video. Have a great day, evening, or wherever it is that you are watching this from, and I'll see you next time.